girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we start, I just want to say I've been getting a lot of video requests from you guys, and yes, I see them. I'm going to do research on some of them, because honestly, I have no idea what a few of y'all are talking about. But I'm gonna figure it out, so if you've been asking me over and over, just know I haven't forgotten it's coming. Just give me a minute. Now in today's video is going to be a little different, because we are diving headfirst into the world of cartoon brats, and I am not holding back. We're starting with Daniel Tiger's neighborhood, the so-called sweet tiger who throws tantrums, gets jealous, and is out here almost body slamming his baby sister like it's WWE. Then we have Caillou the oddball menace, the legend, the brat who somehow survived 4 seasons of whining, crying, and yes, actually hurting his little sister in one episode. I don't even know how PBS let that slide. Next is Cussley from Choo Choo TV, the most ungrateful, reckless character on YouTube Kids, and the worst part, he does all this while pretending it's educational. Sir, this is chaos disguised as learning. Finally, we have little princess, a spoiled royal whose parents are somehow scared of their own child. That's not parenting, that's a hostage situation with extra steps. We're going to break down each one, expose their bratty moments, and figure out how they became the villains of kids' TV. Let's start with Daniel Tiger. Alright, now let's dive into the dark side of Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. A lot of people, and when I say a lot, I mean some people quietly sliding into the trend, have been saying Daniel Tiger is not what you think he is. Because when you really watch the episodes, you start noticing it. Daniel Tiger will just dump his emotions all over Miss Elena, one of his classmates, for literally no reason. Like, she's just living her life, minding her own business, and here comes Daniel acting like she personally ruined his year. Take this one episode. Daniel wanted to sit by his little crush, Christy, totally fine, right? But guess what? Miss Elena was sitting next to Christy on one specific stool. There's another open seat right there, but nope, Mr. Stripes here wanted that exact stool. So what does he do? He basically rolls up like, "Get off this chair." Then he starts yapping and throwing a mini 4-year-old power trip while Miss Elena is just baffled, like, she's visibly done with him. And the wildest part, at the end of the episode, Miss Elena ends up apologizing to Daniel for taking his seat. Girl, WHAD? She even goes to get another stool and puts it next to Christy, so Daniel can sit there, and then, brace yourself, Daniel sits next to Christy and doesn't even say a single word to her. Not hi, not thanks, nothing. My guy caused an entire stool drama war, pissed off Miss Elena, made her apologize, all to sit there in silence like some kind of smug 4-year-old king. Daniel, you're telling me you did all that just to flex your bratty energy and park your big-headed, plush felt self in a seat you didn't even use properly? Yeah, you're savage, but not in a good way. Honestly, Daniel Tiger's neighborhood used to be my favorite show when I was a kid. 5-year-old me would rush to the living room as soon as it came on and watch every episode like it was gold. But now, seeing all his bratty behavior like the drama with Miss Elena honestly makes me feel a little ashamed of some things I picked up from him. If I were Miss Elena, I wouldn't put up with his nonsense. I'd be like, move, use your brain, and sit next to Christy instead of causing drama. Seriously, Daniel's just trying way too hard to be the center of attention. Okay guys, I know this might sound a little crazy, but hear me out. When I was 5 years old, PBS Kids had Caillou in their afternoon lineup, and you better believe 5-year-old me would run up to the TV and drag my siblings to watch him with me. Yes, Caillou, I was actually obsessed. My parents didn't really care, but I was definitely getting all those "what are you watching?" looks from my siblings. But seriously, hear me out. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all watched Caillou too. Every afternoon, I'd rush to make sure Caillou was still on and watch him like it was a ritual. Now, here's the tea: Caillou was a brat. I honestly think I picked up some of his traits because he would throw these ridiculous tantrums, yelling "I don't want to go to the car" or "I don't want to go outside," snapping and acting like a tiny dictator. Like, all you gotta do is just say no, right? But Caillou? Nah, he turned no into a full meltdown, and the worst part, he'd harass his sister Rosie. In one episode, when Rosie was just a baby, Caillou literally pinched her, and his dad just said, "Hey Caillou, don't do that again." Bro, what? If I ever did that to my sister, I'd probably be grounded for life or sent to the moon. His parents were way too calm. It was like they were scared of him, not parenting him. Honestly, it was messed up. No wonder parents started canceling the show, and PBS finally took it down. My parents kinda knew Caillou was bad news but didn't stop me from watching while it was still on. Thankfully, after Caillou left my life, those bratty traits started disappearing too. So yeah, Caillou is definitely the og brat of kids' TV. Okay guys, I'm back at this spot again. Me and Cussley go way back, like when I was around 8 or 9, maybe 7. Me and my siblings already knew he was a brat. We knew it. But when I'd watch Choo Choo TV, my parents loved it because it taught good life lessons for kids. Yeah, I get that. But whenever Cussley showed up on screen, me and my siblings were straight up booing at him. Remember that one episode where this rich little brat was born into money? Single mom, rich life, people working in the house, someone cooking, cleaning, taking out the trash, and he's out here treating them like garbage. Literally telling the cleaner, "Get out of my house," telling the cook, "Stop making food," calling the trash guy disgusting. Like, bro, of course he smells when he's taking out trash. And the mom? She's just making faces like, should I do something about this? She tries to teach him to be grateful, but where does this attitude even come from? The kid wakes up rude every day, like, did you get out of the wrong side of the bed or what? Me and my siblings saw that episode way before people started making videos about him, and we knew he was bad news. Cussley literally defines ungrateful, born with money but acts like he doesn't deserve any of it. Brew, if you don't want people working for you, send them to my house. Just kidding, guys. When I was about 7 or 8, me and my siblings found Little Princess because we shared an iPad to watch shows together. Her intro is so extra. She talks about how spoiled she is and says if she gets chocolate she'll be good. But girl, that's not happening. She's super spoiled, and her dad is honestly scared of her. Her mom doesn't seem too thrilled either. Here's a theory: she might be adopted because she doesn't look like her parents at all. They both have brown hair and she's the only redhead. Maybe they treated her like a princess too much, and that's why she acts so bratty now. She might have been sweet as a baby, but now she's a spoiled, loud, tantrum-throwing kid. Even my siblings think she's way too much for her age. Honestly, I didn't like her because of her annoying intro and attitude. Alright, now that we've exposed the spoiled little princess, it's time to give some shoutouts to you guys for all the love and support. Let's get into today's shoutouts.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females major just touch me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easily pretty. The only reason that I can do tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that the stress is contagious is 'cause I thought that you would like it. I'm only gonna put it sick what I'm saying. Because I want you to like that. The only reason I can do tonight is because I really like you, and I cannot hide it. We'll do whatever you mind then. That makes it so close of your touch. Just why just tell me that you feel like I do. Try
Alright, we're done with all the shoutouts, and happy birthday to one of my fans. I really hope you have an amazing birthday, just like I did, so enjoy your special day tomorrow. And last but not least, those were all the brats for today. It's kinda crazy how they're all brats and got taken down for a reason. But hey, at the end of the day, we learned a lesson, don't be like them. I'll see you guys in my next video. Comment down below your favorite part and what you thought about this video so far. Don't forget to share this with a friend who's watched any of these brats before. Bye.